Well, it is the 6th day of Sukkot, but almost the 7th day. It is almost the Sabbath day. It's almost Friday night. I want to show you just a beautiful, beautiful evening here in the middle of the mountains of Oregon. As I'm in my lit up sukkah for the Sabbath. Hallelujah. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. The Sabbath will be beginning soon, as well as the 7th day of Sukkot in this 8-day feast. Had a great breakfast with the family this morning. Was able to testify to them of the Torah and the Spirit, and they were very receptive. I handed out several cards to the family. And what's funny is that when I went to the restaurant last night to have some dinner, the waitress who served me wound up being their daughter, and I had already given her cards. So it turns out I had already ministered to this family before I even knew that I ministered to them. But the last of the light is fading here on the west coast. I wanted to show you, there's my sukkah, I wanted to show you the beautiful fall colors, if you can see down over my shoulder. It's just gorgeous. There's my sukkah, all lit up at night. It's like I'm in the land of the Ewoks on the forest moon of Endor. I wouldn't mind if it's Return of the Jedi, or rather, Return of Yahshua. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year or next year. Yahshua will not be returning until 2017. But enough of that. I want to talk about today. There were 17 people in the tour group today. 17, as in 2017. Now, I wasn't able to record. You might see all the sessions that I've put up on YouTube where I record where I'm walking through the cave on the cave tour. I was not able to record the point where I actually objected to her saying that the cave is millions of years old, but I did object to her, and I told the entire crowd the real story of the cave and how it was formed by Noah's flood, and provided scientific and geological evidence for that. So I did defend the truth with this new tour guide. Her name was Aspen, and I also gave her a website card at the end of the tour and continue to have some scientific discussions with her. So I was zealous in defending the faith. But I thought it was interesting that there was exactly 17 people, as in 2017. Now, this had never happened before, or it was very rare, but all the electricity went out when we were in the middle of the cave, and we had to use our flashlights at one point. But I was still able to film quite a bit. And, just continued. You'll see one of the YouTubes I've already put up of the cave tour. You'll see the point where it looks like Paradise Lost. That's what it's called. And the cave contours are like billowing pieces of fabric, like robes. And it just looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Yah's creation is awesome. I was going to hike Mount Elijah, but then this new tour guide actually told me that the cave is inside Mount Elijah. So this whole time I've been on Mount Elijah. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the very beginning of the tour, when we were still outside, there was actually a stone that she was talking about that has the name Elijah on it. There was a man named Elijah David who I believe first discovered the cave. Elijah David. David, the key of David, Elijah the prophet. Something amazing about that place. I'm going to try to go back tomorrow and just do some Sabbath hiking. But hallelujah, it is the 7th day of Sukkot. I've got to get ready for some fellowship. I got some hot cheese pizza waiting for me. And I'm so happy to be in this very idyllic, beautiful, beautiful place. I've paid all my money, so I don't have to pay anything on Sabbath. I told them not to make a hot breakfast tomorrow because you're not able to cook on Shabbat. So they're just going to have some fruits available. And they don't have to work because they're just in their house doing whatever they're doing. And I'm up here in my tree house. So hallelujah. It's the Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom. The website is www.spiritandtorah.com. And I'll be talking about more things that Yah showed me in the cave as time goes on. Hallelujah. And I'm going to go get into my little sukkah up there. Hallelujah. Shalom.